Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Timothy, back to Slay Your Life. Today is going to be my Q&A video. So I know that you guys have been waiting on this video because I said I was going to post it last week, but I got busy, and by busy I mean I got lazy, and then I just didn't post it. So today I was off, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do my YouTube video today. So here it is, Q&A video. So let's get started. I have 3 quick questions that are personal questions from actually people that I know. So I'm going to answer those first, and I'm going to get to the other questions. So first question is from my friend Kaylee Jeffers, and the question was, what was your favorite memory senior year in high school with me? Okay, so my first memory, well, my favorite memory in high school with her would have been one day we had, it was like a chill day in Coach Rice's class. So we pretty much decided we were going to go on Google and look up a whole bunch of like yoga positions, and we did them in class in front of people. So that was probably my favorite, just because it was so funny to like see us look stupid doing all these yoga positions. It was just crazy. So that's probably my favorite memory with you in high school. Second question is from Jordan Noel, and it is, what was the best part of high school? Best part of high school probably would have been, I would say, when we had our senior breakfast day. And I know that's kind of like weird, but a senior breakfast day is pretty much like for all seniors. They like, you meet up in the cafeteria, you eat breakfast with all seniors. You also like take pictures, you walk through the doors as seniors for the first time. It's just like nothing but good vibes. Nobody's mad at each other, nobody cares. Like, it's just, we're going through this experience together. So that's probably my best, that was probably the best part of high school. Next question is from Kaylin. How do you see yourself in 10 years, and what's one thing you want to do before you die? Okay, so first thing, 10 years from now, I see myself owning my own hair company, and I want to have my own fashion line out. That's gonna happen in 10 years, probably less than 10 years, because like I'm just gonna have to make these boss moves like real quick. So that's probably 10 years from now. That's where I see myself. I just see myself living my life, my best life, like I am now. So yeah. Second part question, one thing you want to do before you die. One thing that I would like to do before I die is go to Dubai. I really want to go to Dubai because it's very bougie and like super rich over there. So I would love to go to Dubai before I die. Trying to think if there's like anything like bigger than that. No, because most people are like, I want to go skydiving. That shit scares me, so that's a no. Okay, so now I'm going to okay, so these are more basic questions that one of my friends sent me. Okay, so basic information about me. I'm 20 years old. My birthday is April 14th, 1998. I just turned 20 in April. So yes, Aries gang, we are the best sign that's out there. Just to let you guys know. Relationship status. Okay, well, my relationship status is kind of difficult to understand, but it's not really. Like, so here it is. I don't have a boyfriend, but I'm not single. Like, I'm just like, we're kind of like both kind of like doing our own thing, and I don't want to say it like that because it sounds like open relationship, but I guess it is what it is. But like, he knows that I care about him, and I know he cares about me, type thing. So maybe that isn't like an open relationship. I don't know. Okay, so here's the actual list. Okay, so first question is, do I have a first love? Yes. I think we all have like that one first love that we're not proud of. Like, we're just kind of like, can't believe, you were my first love, but whatever. But yes, he is my first love. So yes, sadly, I don't want to say it out loud. I'm not going to say his name, but for anybody that knows me knows who he is. So, do I believe that there's a someone for everybody? Yes, I would probably like, if there was like a bubble for this, I would put like strongly agree, because I believe that everybody has somebody out there for you. But I also believe that if you just sit down at home and just sit on your ass all day, that person's just not going to come to your door and knock on your door and be like, hey, are you the person I'm looking for? Like, you have to put yourself out there. You have to allow people to open up to you because it's a process, you know? So I definitely agree that there is somebody for everybody. What's a perfect date in my opinion? Okay, so in my opinion, a perfect date would be like, maybe like, okay, I've always wanted to, like, we go, maybe like, okay, let me just set the mood. So where he comes gets me from my house, we go eat at a restaurant. I don't know, I'm infatuated with the beach. So I probably would have like dinner on the beach and then like, you know, go out, sit on the beach, talk, chill. I've always wanted to like sleep on the beach, so probably like just like, you know, just lay, cuddle, and just like I'm talking to him, he's talking to me. Nobody's worried about sex or anything like that. We're just trying to like get to know each other. So to me, that's a perfect date. Like, so yeah, anybody else out there, hit me up. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so what is a passion of mine? Okay, so a passion of mine, everybody knows I love to do hair. I absolutely love hair. It's just it's like it's something for me that makes me happy. If I'm upset, I'm pissed off. I can just like start doing some hair and I just like automatically feel better. Um, so yeah, that's been a passion of mine since I was like probably before I was like 12. I just loved playing in my friends' hair, braiding their hair, curling their hair. Like it's always been a passion. Next question, a low-key problem I have that no one knows. Okay, so a low-key problem that nobody knows that I have is I have a really bad shopping addiction. And you guys probably are thinking like, okay, like, you know, shopping addiction. No, like my shopping addiction is terrible. Like I am terrible at shopping. Like I'll go online and I'll like have like a set budget in my head. Like, okay, don't go over this budget. This is what you like. This is what you're gonna set. But I wind up like going way over that, and I'm like talking like way over. I'm going online looking for something. I'm not gonna spend over like $50. Wind up spending like 180. And I'm still sad. Like, and the crazy part is like I'm still satisfied. Like I'm like, oh my god, like okay, I'm so excited. Like I'm really excited. But I only do that shopping, that major shopping like that with like Fashion Nova because they have my heart. So yes. Who's my celebrity crush? And this is for girls and boy. Um, okay, so for my girl crush would be I don't even know. I just gotta think. Let me think. Let me think. My girl crush. I don't want to say Nicki Minaj, but probably Nicki Minaj just because I just love her whole demeanor. I love how she carries herself. I love how she's just like I'm that bitch and that's it. So probably Nicki, and then the guy crush would be Drake. I don't give a damn what you have to say. I've been a fan of Drake since like Degrassi. I remember my brother used to watch it and he used to make me watch it. And even when he was in the wheelchair, I used to just be like, "You are still fine. I still accept you. Like I don't care." So it would be it would be Drake. And on top of that, like he's very humble and very um motivated, and I think that that is definitely something that I look for in a guy. So that's exactly why he's my man. Like he's my man crush. He's my boo, my bae. Drake has my heart. What's my longest relationship? My longest relationship was probably like 8 months, and I okay. So this is why I my longest relationship was 8 months, and the relationship I was in a relationship with the guy that was down low. So it was just kind of like it was. I don't even want to really claim it as a relationship because I just feel like it was a waste of my time. But I'm just one of those people that I'm not gonna waste 8 months of my life. I'm not going to jump into a relationship, risking it all, and I waste a year or 3 years of my life on somebody who wasn't worth it. I feel like I feel like when people do that, you're taking time and affection away from somebody who really cares about you. So I'm not really big on relationships, and I don't, like I'm not saying I'm never gonna get in a relationship. But I'm saying when I do get a relationship, it's gonna be with somebody who I know that I can see myself being with for a long, long time. So, how do you feel about an open relationship? Well, just kind of like if you go back to like when I was just talking about my situation. I don't necessarily, I don't agree with an open relationship. That's why me and him, like, that's why we're not dating. Because he has a whole bunch of stuff going on. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So it's just kind of like, I don't want us to start dating and you see somebody, like, no. So, no, an open relationship is just absolutely off the table. If you want to go do this person, then you go do him. But you're going to leave me alone while you do that. And there's no coming back because by that time that door has closed, locked, and I've done threw that bitch away. So no open relationship. What's the craziest thing I've ever did? Yikes. The craziest thing I've ever done. Okay, craziest thing I ever done was, okay, so like 2 weeks ago I went to a party and there was a room. It was like a separate room at the party, and there was like a stripper pole in there, and there was guys sitting on both sides. So my friends were like, you gotta go, like this will be amazing. So I'm like, okay, like I went in there, and at first, like, I don't know why I was a little nervous, but I was. So I was like a little nervous, and then like I started dancing, and these guys actually started throwing money. So that's probably the craziest thing that I can think off the top of my head that I've done. My favorite type of candy is Sour Patch Kids. I love either the watermelon or the strawberry ones. Those are my favorite candy. It used to be Skittles, but now I just love Sour Patch Kids. So like, but it has to be the specific pack. Like it has to be either watermelon or strawberry. It can't be like I'm not saying I don't eat the other ones. I just don't prefer them. So Sour Patches, watermelon, and strawberries. And if you're ever feeling generous, those are what I like. My favorite movie would be probably Everything Everything. I love that movie. That's the like that, and if for anybody that doesn't know about that movie, that's the movie where like the girl was brought up her whole life, made to believe that she was actually sick and like she couldn't go outside because if she like her mom was telling her all this elaborate shit about if you go outside you're gonna die and all this stuff. So her mom like mentally made this girl believe that there's something wrong with her, and it turns out like there was absolutely nothing wrong with her. So that's my favorite movie right now. What I see my future husband looking like. Ooh, I love these questions. Okay, so me personally, I love somebody that has the same drive as I do. I'm like very motivated when it comes down to like getting money and stuff like that. I just love hustling, and I think it's just because my like growing up, my mom, my dad, they've been working since they were like 16, 15, 16 years old. And everything that they do for us is, you know, to make sure that we live the best life that we have. So I think when I look for in a man, I want him to have that same like motivation that my dad had, like, you know, to take care of his family and make sure that I'm good and make sure that he's good, you know, so stuff like that. But I don't know, I'm starting to lean more towards dark skins. And I know, because like I was really like leaned on light skins at first. So I'm thinking I'm probably wind up marrying a dark skin, but like if you ask one of my friends, they're gonna tell you that I'm gonna marry a white man, which, I mean, if he's fine, I don't care. But dark skin definitely. I love beards. Like now I love facial hair. So not on me, duh, but on my man. So facial hair, I love facial hair. So yeah, future husband, if you're out there, hit me up. What's your future career path? I already answered that question, I think. Yeah, I did. What's your opinion on gay rights? Well, um, I believe that we are. I feel like we're getting a little bit better, but we're not. We haven't like nobody's actually like scratched the surface really yet. Because I mean, yes, okay, now we can get married and stuff like that, but we're still segregated on a lot of things. So I definitely believe that I hope it gets better, but only time will tell. So I definitely hope that you know gays rights and stuff like that it gets better because we need our rights too. So government, stop being selfish. Thank you. Okay. What motivation did you have to push you so far? My motivation comes from my sister and my grandmother. Those two in particular, well, and my mother. But my grandmother and my sister in particular, because my sister is like she's 15, but she's like my twin. So it's like I make sure whatever I do it for her. I make sure that, you know, she sees me getting up, going to work every day. She sees me, you know, putting in the effort to be the best person that I can be. I want her to follow that. I want her to know that it's okay to be myself. It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. So, I definitely keep her motivated, and she keeps me motivated. My grandmother, because my grandmother has always believed in me, like always. Never ever have I ever heard my grandmother just be like, "Oh, I don't think you should do that." It's always been like, if that's what you want to do, do it. I mean, I don't even come to my grandmother and told her I thought about like stripping, and she was like, "Well, if you're gonna do it, be a good one." And I'm just like, okay. Like my mother is like, "No, you don't need to strip. Just keep on working." I'm just like, yeah, no. But my grandmother is just like more of like a support. She's more supportive about it. So I think she's been like that my whole life. Like my whole life. I remember I used to like come home sometimes when my grandmother used to would live with me, and I would like cry to her about being bullied and stuff like that. And she was like, "Well, one day these people are gonna you know, they're bullying you, but one day they're gonna need you, or they're gonna look up to you." And it's just like, now look at me, all you bitches hating, and I'm up here living my best life. So, thank you for anybody who's bullied me that's watching this video. I appreciate it. It actually made me more confident and helped me shit on you more. So, pat yourself on the back. Would you go skydiving? Fuck no. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is being, well, I have three. My biggest fear is being trapped in a room with a snake. My biggest fear is, okay, so the first one is trapped in a room with a snake. The second one would be, I absolutely do not like spiders at all. I don't even like looking at pictures of them. Like, I don't like spiders at all. So probably like a spider actually like jumping on me. But the third one would be like, it's weird, but it's my fear. Like, okay, so you know those, like, there's like on certain streets they have like these little drainage things where you can like see through the little slots in the drainage cap. So my biggest fear is like walking on one of those one day and like I just fall through it and like nobody's around to like see me, nobody's around to like help me, and I'm just stuck down there forever. That's my biggest fear. And yes, it may be weird, but this is shit that I think about. So yeah. Do you want kids? If so, how many kids do you want? Okay. Yes, I want kids, of course. I really do. Like I want at least two. So I want two girls, but a girl and a boy would be good. So yes, I've actually already started like talking to like going through the process, or not going through the process, but like looking at options on how like how I want my baby to come. So I know I want to do a surrogate because I actually want my baby to have my blood. So yeah, you never know. But I don't want a baby anytime soon. So that's just gonna be like have to be something that like comes like when I'm like in my 30s. Yeah, because I don't want kids right now. They drive me crazy. How do you describe your wardrobe? My wardrobe is very bougie, bad, and thick. Ooh, I like that. Bougie, bad, and thick. I'm not the thickest bitch in the world, but I got some ass back there. So, bougie, bad, and thick. Everybody knows that I'm a bougie bitch. Like, I can't help it. Like, I don't know where it came from, because my mom's like always like, "Oh my god, you're so bougie," but you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. But I'm just like have to explain to her, like, you know, being bougie doesn't mean that you had to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. I'm just one of those people that like the finer things in life. So that's just my preference. So that's just what I like to do. So, but my closet is like filled with Fashion Nova, Forever 21. Yes, I like Charlotte Russe. Yes, I like Rue 21. I also like Pretty Little Things online. That's like, these are all my favorite places to shop. But Fashion Nova is the top one. I like my mixture is between like bougie and like I don't like my clothes aren't really like edgy. It's like bougie and very like energetic. Like my clothes are very like give me life, I guess I can say. Like I just love like when I put on my outfit like an outfit, I can just be like, "Oh my god, okay." Like this outfit. Like this outfit that I have on like this shirt, for instance, I went thrifting and got this. This shirt was like $3. But if you didn't know that, you would have thought like, oh my god, okay, he just ordered this satin shirt. Like this shirt probably was like at least $100. Like no, this shirt was $2, and I mean I went now. It depends on how you wear it. That's what people don't understand. Just like Fashion Nova, you people are like, oh my god, they're so expensive. It just depends on the type of shopper you are. Like, cause I always do like the $75 and up because it's 2 day shipping, and I'm very impatient when it comes down with shipping. Like I can't wait a week or two like that. My mind is just I have to have it like the next day. So but Fashion Nova, you just have to be smart about how you shop. Like you can go on Fashion Nova and yeah, you could probably buy a $50 pair of jeans, but you also you can also find like a $17 pair of jeans too. So it's just kind of like you just have to be a smart shopper and just look, because I'm addicted. Okay, do I have tattoos? If so, explain the meaning. Okay, so yes, I do have tattoos. I have two. I have this one that says Chantal. Actually, this was just the one I just got. Well, not just got. I got it like maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. But Chantal is my sister that passed away when she was younger. She probably passed away when she passed away. I probably was like 4 or 5. But yes, this is my sister's name. So, and then the heart just means internal love. Like, I just wanted to get something that really just made me. I wanted her to be close to my heart, so I got her on my chest. And every day that I get dressed or I'm in the mirror getting ready, I see it, and it just gives me even more inspiration. I also have a sunflower on my shoulder. Um, this sunflower, the meaning behind this sunflower is because my grandmother's favorite flower is the sunflower, and I told you guys how my grandmother has always kept me motivated and has always been my biggest supporter. So I definitely wanted to get something to remember her by. But I mean, my grandmother isn't. She's not dead. She's still alive. But I just wanted something that would be on me forever. That will remind me of her. So I do have more coming soon. I want to next month is the plan to go back and get my spinal tattoo. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see if there's any more questions. No, I think that's it. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you've watched it this long. But I really appreciate it. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys tell your friends about it. Make sure you guys share this video. Also, make sure you guys like it, give it a thumbs up, comment it, the whole nine. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at It's Timothy, 2 M's and 2 Y's. But yeah. Also, comment some ideas for the next video that I should do, because this one was a Q&A. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be back to slay your life.